All right, everybody, we're going to begin with a foreword from Dr. David Voigt, who was kind enough to send his best regards, our honorary chairman of the Tesla Science Foundation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the Tesla Science Foundation. You gotta get up here too. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the Tesla Science Foundation. This year, the Tesla Science Foundation commemorates the 80th year of Tesla's remembrance, to include an approaching a major milestone in its 20-year anniversary, which began in Philadelphia on July 10, 2004. As the Nikola Tesla Inventors Club, founded by Mr. Nikola Lonchar, a visionary whose objectives were to organize, promote, and pursue the legacy of one of the world's greatest scientists the world over. From its first series of meetings in a small Serbian cafe that included a few engineers, writers, educators, and enthusiasts, to the current status of the foundation that has grown exponentially into numerous chapters throughout the U.S., Europe, and Africa, to tribute to the President, our tribute to President Lonchar's extraordinary efforts, and deserves our most grateful applause and gratitude. President Lonchar is a committed and dedicated stalwart whose tenacious objectives were oftentimes met with disappointment, frustration, and self-sacrifice under the most difficult of circumstances. However, his perseverance has been rewarded by the response to this momentous occasion. He has succeeded in inviting many professionals and enthusiasts who have recognized the value of his vision and have volunteered to support his cause and to recognize Tesla's legacy and perspective. Many of you in the audience, and I wish to convey my sincerest appreciation to, for having included many personal and professional hours to realize the momentum that we witness today. And we all thank you, each of you profusely. In conjunction to Mr. Lonchar's vision, others have finally recognized the significance of Tesla's value, such as Martin Arpart and Mark Tapany, engineers and investors of the electric motor car that bears the name Tesla, currently operated by Mr. Elon Musk. That includes the logo and image, to which we share. Recently, the Artemis Orion spacecraft splashed down in the Pacific 50 years after the Apollo spacecraft landing on the surface of the moon. The success of the space exploration program may be attributed to a great extent to Tesla's many inventions and theories that included 7 Serbian-American scientists and engineers that made a significant contribution to the program. In conclusion, I extend my sincere thanks to my dear colleague and friend Nikola Lonchar for inviting me to participate in these objectives, and it is my wish that I may have contributed to the success of your vision. We look forward to the hope and promise of the new year, time for taking on new challenges, and for revisiting and strengthening our commitments. I ask each of you to reflect on the importance of the Tesla Science Foundation to the world and local communities, to schools, universities, business, and industry. It is my wish that you resolve to do your very best to support and share the Foundation's values, mission, and activities to fulfill the objective of recognizing the humanitarian efforts and genius of Nikola Tesla. Best wishes for a successful event, Dr. David Voigt, Chairman Emeritus of the Tesla Science Foundation.
I was thinking this is going to be about Tesla, not about Nick Lonchar.
Okay, moving on. Gotcha. Now, we are very grateful to you, Nick. We would not be here without you.
Let's move on.
Okay. So, bear with me. I'm not a fan of this font here. Whereas New York City has always been a global center of creativity and progress, and my administration is committed to strengthening by building a vibrant tech-based economy that is both inclusive and ready to meet the challenges of the 21st century through investments in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, programs for the public school students, expanding 5G access, and forging the infrastructure to help those close to the digital divide. Promoting renewable energy and green workforce, constructing educational research, and business hubs for science and technology. We are cultivating a more diverse talent pipeline, growing our economy and supporting innovation in important industries. Whereas, founded in 2010, the Tesla Science Foundation is an ally of my mission to empower emerging and established investors. The foundation is also committed to preserving the legacy of Nikola Tesla, a brilliant Serbian-American engineer and physicist who immigrated to New York in 1884 and became internationally acclaimed for his groundbreaking advancements in the production, transmission, and application of electric power. He worked for Thomas Edison's Machine Works and later found great success after designing alternating current motors and transformers that he licensed to Westinghouse Electric and Manufacturing Company. Tesla held more than 100 patents in the United States, as well as more in Europe. His inventions included a speedometer, a bladeless turbine, a wireless controlled boat, early X-ray imaging, a steam-powered electromagnetic oscillator, neon lights, wireless communications, radio signal technologies, and a high-voltage resin transformer known as the Tesla coil. He also developed the first hydroelectric power plant that was put into operation at the Niagara Falls. Whereas, through his trailblazing discoveries, Tesla made history and empowered and improved the quality of life for generations of people around the world. Today, I am pleased to join the Tesla Science Foundation as it presents its annual conference and Tesla Spirit Award ceremony to honor its genius namesake and recognize the accomplishments of individuals who are inspired and endure in the hearts and minds of contemporary visionary whose creations will no doubt shape the future of our great city, country, and planet. Together, we will continue to get stuff done and rebuild, renew, and reinvent the 5 boroughs. Now, therefore, I, Eric Adams, Mayor of the City of New York, do hereby proclaim Saturday, January 14, 2023, in the City of New York as Tesla Science Foundation Day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we realize that Tesla has a bad reputation as being a poor businessman. As the representative of the Tesla Science Institute that was born in Rahway, New Jersey, I dare say that was not the case. Many people are unaware of what happened to Tesla when he started the Tesla Electric Light and Manufacturing Company and how literally a region of lamplighters sought to stop the first launch of electric lighting, which we now look from space today and see our whole world illuminated. It is important that we champion innovation. It's important that we help our young innovators, our young entrepreneurs to build with a civic mind and that specific approach to innovation. And it's our hope that these statues, particularly done by this phenomenal artist, Stan Watts, it is our hope that the statues such as this lead to a better world, lead to stopping special interest domination over education, special interest domination over the advancement of industry, science, and technology. Tesla dreamed one day of free telecommunications and free energy for all. And with that, may I stand?
Okay, I need to see it,
Andre Schlegel and Stan Watts and Tammy, everybody.
I want to say one thing. We are
Tammy Brooks.
Yeah! My last name is Watts, and this man brought light, the frequency of light. And this is the vibration. I want you to notice how it vibrates. Back and forth. Everything in the universe is a vibration. And from this moment, my prayer is that we live and unite as Russians and Americans and Serbians and all people around the world. From this day forward, the world will change, and we're changing it. And I'm grateful.
I think
That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, what?
and I know how much life suffering go through.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we ask your help in placing these statues all over the world. Stan has committed to providing these to various universities, to providing to scientific institutions. We want to see this at the United States Capitol building or the Library of Congress. People who make laws should be reminded of this civic-minded approach to innovation in the process of deciding our future. And we cannot be more grateful for people who stand with Tesla and people who make this message so prevalent. Thank you, Stan. Thank you. Thank you.
And that's good. We got a real nice shot of the statue and everyone around it. Congratulations to the Tesla Science Foundation for positioning itself here in the U.S. and abroad to create these kind of materials that will remind the general public of the importance of Nikola Tesla and what it means to understand his discoveries, his sciences, his lost theories, and all the things to be care for the world, which includes providing freedom. Once again, from the Tesla Science Foundation and its yearly conference, January of 2022. We wish you well. Have a happy winter season. Looking forward to seeing you in the summer convention somewhere here in the Philadelphia tri-state area. Good night, everybody.
Attention!
Thank you. As most of you know, this is our 10th celebration here, whatever we can call it. And we do in a lot of different countries and different cities celebration and working with different hotels and different places. But we don't have great experience nowhere as we have in New York City, New York hotels. And we will present this plaque to the manager of the hotel. Thank you very much.
Ma'am?
I hope all of you can use one day service in this wonderful people. Is anybody from mayor's office here?
Excuse me, is anyone here from the mayor's office? Anyone here from the mayor's office?